Here we go again. Red Earth Creek trailhead to Kananaskis Lakes. 8 days, probably 200 kilometers. Our original plan kind of lit on fire. When that happens, you just roll with it. It's gonna be awesome. Morning. Day number 5. It's 6:45 and we're on the trail. I had to get up a little earlier today because we need to get up to Sunshine, meet Danny's parents for a resupply, and then push on into Assiniboine. So it's actually going to be a pretty long day. I think it's about something. I don't know. It's gonna be fun though. Finally gonna get back onto our original plan, our original itinerary for this trip. Last night we were supposed to stay at Healy, and from here on out should be what we originally planned. So we can see Assiniboine, of the Rockies Provincial Park, and hiking out through Kananaskis in the next 4 days here. Nights feel like they're starting to get a little chillier. I don't think it dropped below 0 last night, but it was close. It's hard to get up this morning before the sun, so. The sky's brightening up now. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day on the trail. Just getting to Simpson Pass. Everything's kind of lit up by the early morning sun. Looking down the valley into Assiniboine Provincial Park here. You can barely even see the peaks because everything's just so hazy from the smoke right now. It's the worst that it's been so far this trip. Hour and a half ago, we were down at the bottom of that valley somewhere. Oh my god. This smoke is brutal. The hiking hasn't been super easy, but feels harder than it should. I'm just having a hard time breathing through all this smoke. View's pretty awesome though. Gosley, having fun?
Always.
Good. Oh, I really hope there's not much more climbing. Alright, made it to Sunshine Village. That's probably Standish chair right there. We're coming up the backside of Wawa, so that must be Great Divide over there. And that's Mount Howard Douglas. I think Goat's Eye is over there somewhere. Assuming Standish Viewpoint that way. Rock Isle, Point Viewpoint, Monarch, Simpson. That's where we came in, so this should be Sunshine Village. Perfect. Cool. 26.5 to Assiniboine.
But that's for the lodge.
Yeah, so we'll be a few kilometers less than that, depending what we decide we want to do. Whether we want to do any extra exploring. Lots and lots of these trail restriction signs all over the place, just to make sure you know stay on the trail. So the village should be just down in the basin over here. Almost there. Alright, there's Sunshine Village right in below us there. It's weird seeing cars in the park in front of the lodge. You don't usually see that. It's usually just gondola up. It's the only way to get up here. Or, well, I guess you could ski tour your way up.
That seems exhausting.
Wawa lift is running right now. Don't know if people are allowed to get on it or whether they're just doing maintenance, but it's running. Alright, just gonna meet up with Danny's parents down here. Gonna grab a little bit of breakfast in one of the restaurants or cafes, and then we're gonna resupply and head on up and keep working our way towards Mount Assiniboine. So we're leaving Sunshine, and we just had to duck down to see the Rock Isle viewpoint. You can see the Monarch off in the haze over there. It's crazy to think we were just over at the base of that yesterday afternoon. That's a beautiful little lake.
Well, this is ugly.
Yeah, worth the little detour.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So you can loop over this way through Sunshine Meadows, do a whole little loop over this way. We're just going to head back the way we came in so we can get on the Assiniboine Trail, get moving on, because it is 11:15 and we've got some miles to cover. But yeah, just had to walk down with Danny's parents this far at least to check out a little view.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Yeah. Alright, saying goodbye to Sunshine Village. It was an awesome place to stop, get some breakfast, some coffee, have a shower. Danny's parents were staying here last night, so they brought us a resupply of food and let us use their room to clean up, which was amazing.
We didn't necessarily need it, but
yeah.
I wasn't going to say no to it.
Right. We were doing, trail showers and creeks and lakes and stuff so far. So it wasn't feeling as disgusting as I was really expecting. Still felt nice to take a real shower and get cleaned up for reals. Yeah, we walked with them a little bit. Sadly, we couldn't take Causey up the chairlift. It's probably for the best. I don't think he would have really enjoyed that all that much. Might have seen one of these ground squirrels that we keep here chirping and tried to jump off and chase him. So, yeah, we had to walk up. But that's okay. It's a nice little stroll. Walked with Danny's folks for a bit. Saw Rock Isle Lake there. And, there's plenty more to explore in this area, but we do have to keep on going because we need to get up over Citadel Pass and then drop down into Assiniboine and head for Log Lake Camp. So probably should have a solid 20 kilometers of hiking to do still. Section of trail sure has a different feel to it. Just so barren and dry. It's almost like desert. I don't know if it's always the case up here. Maybe it's just the smoke is giving it that sort of dry feel. But it's just so open and desolate looking. It's really kind of cool. You can see the trail in below us there. Stretching all the way back we came. Oh. All the way over to the ski resort there. Oh, this last little push has been tough. It's really not that long or that steep, but it's just hot and dusty and dry out here.
We were up there this morning.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's like you can see the trail all the way back to the ski resort from here.
Or like even up Wawa. Like we were up.
Oh yeah.
Wawa.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Oh man.
That's right.
Alright, I think we're getting pretty close to Howard Douglas Camp. So hopefully there's some water there so we can recharge, get the dog hydrated before we push forward up over Citadel Pass. It's been a really cool section of the hike so far. A little different. Yeah, you probably can't see that, but Mount Assiniboine sticking up through the haze over there. But more importantly right now, here's a sight for sore eyes. Howard Douglas Lake. Whew, just gotta get down there. And then cold, refreshing water will be splashed all over my face.
And the dog.
And the dog. Alright, come on, cousin. Finally made it to Howard Douglas campsite. And it does not suck. Actually, this beach area is pretty good right here. I'm thinking we just drop our stuff off over here and then take a little splash. Yeah. Alright. The problem with stopping for a break is that you have to start moving again. Oh, it's like 1 o'clock. We're at Howard Douglas Lake Campground, which is a beautiful spot. There's a nice cooling breeze coming through. We splashed around in the lake a little bit to cool down. We chugged a whole bunch of water and refilled our water bottles because there's potential for things to be pretty dry from here on out. We are supposed to go past Citadel Lake, but the trail doesn't go like right up against it if the map is correct. So, I mean, it might be a little bit of detour, which we'll obviously do if we need to. But we figured we should get as much as we can right now. Make sure that we're all set. Now, it's time to put our packs back on and keep moving. We still have another 15, 16 kilometers to do to get to Og Lake tonight. And like I said, it's 1 o'clock, so hopefully we can get there by about 6. That is Citadel Peak. Straight ahead there, there's a lake nestled down at the bottom of it somewhere. It means that this way is Fatigue Mountain. And in between them, Citadel Pass. That's where we need to get to. I'm moving pretty slow, especially on the downhills. My knees are pretty sore today. I took a couple of ibuprofen when we stopped there. The trekking poles out to try to take some of the weight off my knees. Getting to camp by 6 might have been a little optimistic just because I'm moving really, really slow right now. But hopefully things will loosen up and start moving a little smoother shortly here. Either way, we'll get there eventually. There's Citadel Lake down there. Citadel Peak. Trail never really came close to the lake, so we kind of skirted right past it without even realizing.
It's crazy how hazy it is.
Yeah. Oh, breeze. Oh, more of that. Yes, good. Blow the smoke away. Cool me down.
Blow the smoke away.
not cold. Citadel Pass should be just up ahead here. Citadel Peak. Citadel Pass. Fatigue Mountain. Feeling a little fatigued, not gonna lie. Mount Assiniboine. Straight ahead. The trail sign we just passed says 12.5 kilometers to Og Lake from here. It is 2 o'clock on the nose. And
make it there by what, 5? 6?
I'm moving pretty slow still, so 6 would be fine by me.
Cool. Let's aim for 6.
Yeah. Should be mostly downhill from here, although there are apparently some pretty tedious sections. Alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. There was a rock on my way.
Yeah. They come out of nowhere.
There's rocks.
Yeah. Oh, it is nice to be able to see Assiniboine. Sort of, kind of. But it's there, so we know where we're going. That's cool. Well, it's like we might be losing a little bit of elevation here. My knee's gonna be sore.
Yep.
It's okay. I'm ready to go downhill for a while. That's fine. That's fine. Just working our way down from Citadel Pass still. The trail's just a series of steep switchbacks. Very narrow path. Very overgrown. The smoke in the air is giving everything this really weird orange light. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not, but it's like just very, very odd. Might make for a really nice sunset tonight. I guess we'll see. But at this rate, we'll probably still be hiking when the sun goes down. But this would be one hell of a view. That smoke is getting worse by the minute. I think that might be Porcupine Camp down there. Like, glad we don't have to go down there. I mean, like, we're going down that far, but glad we didn't end up staying there. I am having a fun time, all things considered. Knees are sore, feet are sore, ready to stop moving. Lungs burn a little bit because of the smoke. Still, we're out here, and that's all that really matters. So we seem to be getting into the Valley of the Rocks. It's the remnants of one of the largest rock slides in the Canadian Rockies. So, got a couple billion tons of boulders to navigate before we get to camp. But it is good because it means that we're making progress. Although I've heard that this end part of the trail, this part between here and Og Lake, can be pretty tedious because there's lots of weaving in between the boulders and whatnot. So I'm not getting too excited just yet. Not gonna lie, a little thankful for the smoke. Because walking through this dry, dusty rock garden, if that sun was out full blast, would not be ideal. How you doing? Rocking out?
Music helps.
Nice. Kaz is going to try to lay down, take a little nap, because I stopped for 2 minutes. Gotta be getting close, right?
I stopped my GPS because it's running out of battery.
That's a long day then.
It's a long day. It will be, by the time we get to Og, it'll be 30 kilometers.
Woo!
but when I turned it off, we had about, I think, 4.2 left.
Cool.
So we should be there in the next 45 minutes to 50 minutes.
I said 6 o'clock. Hopefully we can do it.
I think we can.
Alright.
Smoke is chasing us.
Yeah. It's insane. Oh,
I'm curious if other
it's
parts of
filling in even more.
other parts of the park where we were, if they've closed them at all. Like at Ball Pass. Because this is not a small amount of smoke.
Yep. Alright, Cossie, let's keep going, buddy. Should be able to get some water pretty soon. We've obviously been giving him our water, just in his bowl, but it's just not the same as fresh, clear mountain melt water. That's the real refreshing stuff. Well, I've been waiting so long to see Og Lake in behind us, or in front of us, I should say. Assiniboine sticking out in the haze in the distance. Oh, she gotta get down there. 5:45. Made it by 6 o'clock, like I was hoping. I'm surprised Cosley's awake actually right now. I figured he'd be unconscious.
He has been unconscious for the majority of the time that we've been here.
Yeah, it's like, what, 7:30 maybe?
I don't know, I took off my watch.
I don't even know. It was a long day. We hiked like 31 kilometers.
Feels like a million.
Sun's in behind us there. Oh wait, no, it's gone. Again.
No, it's still there.
Oh, yeah, okay, wait. That's what the sun looks like right now, because there's so much smoke. Why is it showing up on the camera? There it is. Just a faint red ball. That's the sun. This looks like some desolate post-apocalyptic wasteland. I feel like I'm in Fallout.
Well, at least we're in a nice place with some fresh water.
Yeah, the water's fresh.
And no current cannibals.
The view's pretty good. Yeah, no cannibals.
There's always a positive.
We'll see. Biggest positive is no bugs. Smoke is keeping the bugs away. This is by far the least amount of bugs we've had to deal with.
Downside, everything hurts.
A little bit. It was a rough day.
My teeth don't hurt.
Well, that's good. Hiking with a toothache would be unfortunate. Like if you need a root canal.
Oh my god, that's the worst pain ever. I wouldn't make it.
Well, cheers. Good job, well done.
This is clearly water.
Obviously. Yeah, it was not the greatest day, but still kind of a cool day.
That has moments.
Yeah, I'm glad we're here. Our tent site is amazing.
As long as it doesn't blow away.
As long as it doesn't blow away. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a chill evening as usual. We don't have to set an alarm tomorrow. We're just gonna kind of sleep until we wake up and then head out that way. Get to see Assiniboine up close.
You can see it.
It's there, I promise. There it is. Get to see that up close.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depending on the smoke.
Maybe the smoke will get worse and we won't even be able to see it at all, and we're standing right next to it. And yeah, from there, Wonder Pass, drop down, see Marble Lake, hike out a little ways. 22 kilometers should feel like a piece of cake after today. Right? Alright, morning of day 6. Just waking up, sun's just coming up, a little bit of alpine glow on Assiniboine off in the distance there. This is actually the view that I get laying on my side in our tent. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
rush to get up this morning because we only have about 21 or 22 kilometers, I think, to do. So I'm just going to lay here and enjoy this for a little bit.
Kelsey's ready to go hiking again. His humans are almost ready to go hiking again. Gotta say, it's a pain in the butt getting in here, but this might have made the top 5 list of all-time best campsites we stayed at.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Totally worth the effort.
Now it is.
Now it is.
If you'd asked me that last night, I would have
said not so much?
No.
Yeah. Smoke's rolling in again though, so it's gonna be another dry, dusty kind of a day on the trail, but water should be a lot easier to come by this time today, so that'll be nice.
And me going to Kananaskis.
Nope.
Big Springs in Kananaskis?
Banff.
No.
Back into Banff tonight.
That's what I know. So much.
Alright, goodbye, Og Lake. Looking forward to seeing your big brother, Magog Lake, which is just down the trail, about 6 or 7 kilometers. That's where we're heading next. So we're about 30 minutes from Og Lake, heading towards Magog. Og Pass Meadows, the people we just ran into called it. So I guess it's just a couple kilometers of this, and there was just recently a bear sighting along here. Just a day before last, so we got the cause dog on a nice short leash, make sure he doesn't get himself in any trouble. Looks like there's going to be some nice views heading this direction though, as we work our way down towards Mount Assiniboine and Magog Lake. Above Lake Magog, Assiniboine, shooting out of the back there. Some pretty cool hanging glaciers up there. So we gotta head down there somewhere and kind of over to the left, I think, to get to Wonder Pass, where we're gonna drop down and leave Assiniboine behind and head on to Banff.
Looking forward
Back
to
to
coming
Banff.
back and spending several days here.
Yeah, right? It is pretty awesome. What time is it? It is
11:30?
not quite time for lunch, so we won't stop just yet. Keep going. Well, this looks like a beautiful place to stay. Mount Assiniboine Lodge. I like how they water their grass here. Maybe it's just fire protection, keep everything damp in case the worst did happen. Can't beat the location. I want to go borrow that person's hammock. Huh. Might just have to add Assiniboine Lodge to the
lodge list.
Yeah, list of backcountry lodges that we want to go check out. Revegetation project in progress. That's why they're watering the lawn, because they want the plants to come back in a little thicker. That's cool.
Make in front of that one?
Yeah. There's a hammock for this building right over here. That looks pretty cozy. Pretty cozy.
Oh, this view is terrible.
Yeah. It's pretty rough. I want that hut right there. I mean, I'd take any of them.
That one down there would be pretty sweet.
That one's pretty cool too.
Okay.
Mount Assiniboine helipad. Helicopters are one of the more popular ways of getting in and out of this area. Underpass, 3 kilometers, that's where we're headed. We haven't heard many though since we've been here, so I wonder if the smoke isn't kind of slowing things down a little bit. Although it is also midweek, so maybe that's part of it, but I read somewhere that in peak season there's generally dozens of helicopters that come through here. Wonder Lodge shelter. Nice looking little shelter. Not sure whose little cabins these are. Are they available too?
Are these the Nasiat?
Weren't the ones we just passed the Nasiat hut?
No, that was the whole lodge.
Okay. Never mind then.
I could be wrong.
Alright, probably right. Alright, so these must be the Nasiat huts. Cosley, this way. Alright, here we go. Coming up over Wonder Pass. Next little milestone of this hike checked off. Oh, and should bring us pretty close to halfway for our mileage for the day, which is nice. Park boundary. Back to Banff. Marble Lake Junction, Bryant Creek Junction. 9 to Bryant Creek Junction. And I think it's just a couple kilometers past that to Big Springs Camp where we're staying tonight. I could be wrong. I was wrong once. But I'm not going to check the map because it doesn't really matter. We're just going to keep moving forever until we get there. Well, once again, looks like this would be a beautiful view if it wasn't so hazy. Must have to drop down around the bend there before we start seeing Marble Lake. That's alright.
Look, more rocks.
Yeah.
Love rocks. About as much as I love walking through the mud.
Yeah. Alright, well, goodbye Assiniboine. I wish we could spend more time with you. Some other time. Let's get going. It's too bad it's so hazy out here. Some nice glaciated peaks over that way. A bunch of beautiful peaks over this way. Down in below us there. Marble Lake. Probably can't even see it on the video. Just looks gray. But it's there. Good news is, it's there. Bad news is, we're up here and we need to walk all the way down there. Man, it's like a long ways.
It does look like a long ways.
Oh well.
It's quite a nice pass, actually. Even in the haze.
Yeah, Wonder Pass is beautiful. Liked it. Liked it a lot.
Wonderful.
I see what you did there. One of the top 3 mountain passes of this trip, I will say. There are a lot of switchbacks coming down from Wonder Pass to Marble Lake. Like, a lot. which is kind of a good thing. Because it's not too steep. But it's kind of a bad thing. Because it's very long. I'm okay with the extra distance to save the steepness right now because my legs are having a hard time supporting my weight on the descent. So yeah, happy for the gentle grade. Even though it does mean that we're going to have to do a lot of switchbacks to get down there. I was a little confused there for a second when we came across this trail junction. So Marble Pass, head down, that takes you right to Marble Lake, but then past Marble Lake and up to Marble Pass. Bryant Creek is actually where we want to go. So we'll kind of skirt along the edge of the lake and to gently drop our way down till we're at the far end of the lake.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah, there's a couple of streams across the way, so hopefully one or two of them are running, so he can rehydrate along the way. But if not, I'll just have to tough it out till we get down to Bryant Creek, which will for sure have water. So approximately 2 hours. Okay, well, let's get moving. I mean, I'm hot and sweaty and thirsty and tired. I just had to stop for a second to take a look at this lake. It is huge, way bigger than I was expecting. It keeps going forever. Which means we need to keep going forever, which is unfortunate. But man, this is the first little bit of shade we've gotten in a while. Oh, it is hot and dusty out there. Whew. That's exhausting. Oh. Trying to get Causey to drink a little bit of water because to keep him hydrated also. He just wants to take a nap though. Hopefully we get some tree cover for the next little while here. Finally made it down to Marble Lake. And there's a restriction on swimming because of whirling disease. Well, I was really looking forward to taking a little dip in this lake. At least the view's pretty nice. This is amazingly beautiful, actually. Too bad it's not all hazy, because we would be able to see the glaciers and stuff in the back here. Man. Awesome spot. Horseflies suck though. Alright, well, better keep walking along, heading towards Bryant Creek. And Big Springs Camp is where we're headed tonight. Now this is something we've been waiting a long time to see. Cool, clean, running water. Ozzy drank his fill. We're gonna filter and have a little drink of our own. Alright, so we hit the Marble Lake Campground. Nice little spot right next to the stream.
You agree? You going this way?
Yeah, that looks right to me. So we just need to head out this way a little bit till we hit the Bryant Creek Trail. And then from there, should just be about 3.5 kilometers. Last few kilometers are always the longest kilometers. We should be within a kilometer or so of Big Springs Camp where we're staying tonight. Danny's excited. Causey's excited. I'm just exhausted. Looking forward to putting my pack down. End up being probably about 23 kilometers today. And a whole bunch of descent. And a whole bunch of heat. a whole bunch of dehydration since we stopped at Marble Lake Camp there and filled up our water in this in the stream. Drank about a liter of water and still feel thirsty. So probably gonna drink another liter or so before bed at least. Almost there. Well, we're down at the Cook area at Big Springs Camp. Cosley's looking all dapper in his bandana. Got some water going for a little beef stroganoff for dinner. We're enjoying a lovely cocktail. Grandpa's Medicine Old Fashions from Bar Country.
Tastes like old fashions.
More or less, kind of, sort of. Yeah. It was a tough day. I didn't film much today just because I was having some camera issues, and really once we got past Wonder Pass and we were just kind of slogging down the hill above Marble Lake there just wasn't much to see. I just felt like that took up a huge chunk of our day. Yeah. It's going to be pretty early nights. We do have a big day tomorrow. We're going to try to go kind of as far into Height of the Rockies Provincial Park as we can, just to make the last day as short as possible. But that's it. 2 more nights on the trail, and then back to the real world. Having fun so far?
I'm ready to sleep in a real bed.
Yep.
And I'm ready to eat real food.
Yeah, I want a hamburger.
I can't imagine doing this for 6 months.
Yeah.
I like my dehydrated food.
Yeah.
But I like real food a whole lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. And all the snacks and stuff, it really gets to me anyways. Like, my teeth hurt. I've been eating so much candy, so.
Maybe we need to change it up when it comes to snacks.
Maybe.
We could talk about that.
Maybe, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so it'll probably be a pretty uneventful night. Just gonna have some dinner and read for a bit and try to crash pretty early. Get as much rest as we can, because sadly we will have to actually set an alarm for tomorrow.
Yep. But food bags are getting smaller. Doesn't really look like it at this exact moment, but they are getting smaller.
Once we get breakfast out of there, yeah, should be a little lighter tomorrow, lighter going, and shouldn't be as challenging of a hike tomorrow also.
Well, it'll be challenging because there's a long distance.
Yeah, but I mean, just there shouldn't be any insane elevation change like there was the last couple of days. So, yeah, all right. Well, this will probably be it for the evening. See you guys tomorrow.